Well, I'm definitely in the middle of nowhere, South Carolina. We're on our way to look at possibly something that's going to save the remainder of our race season and may even get us to Saxton, Missouri with No Name Nationals.
I'd say it's a nut job.
You're going to be pleasantly surprised. How's that? I will unveil the surprise as quick as possible. Y'all just hang in there. Enjoy some beautiful back road scenery. As you can see, we have a new prize on the truck, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Having a slight issue. Doesn't seem to have back brakes for some reason now, only fronts. But we're driving 2-lane back roads, I always do the avoid highways. I think we'll be fine. But in the words of old Derek, I got a wet old back neck. We'll look at the car when we get to the house. We got about 40 more miles to trek to see the old cool car. Lo and behold, I get back in the truck and it seems the back brakes are back. Seems they're here when they want to be. So I'm not real sure what's going on with that. But again, I'm not too concerned. We're doing back roads, small towns, 35, 40 miles an hour, granny geared 4-speed. Just drop a gear, pump the brakes a little bit. Not an issue. Actually, I don't even have to pump the brakes. I can hit the brakes and I got plenty of front brakes. You know what I'm saying? Not really concerned about it. We're gonna get this bad boy home and we're gonna take a look at it. As long as the weather holds out. Seem to be getting a few strange little dripples on my windshield. There is one pretty big downside to hitting avoid highways. I hadn't seen a gas station in a skinny minute, and yeah, that gauge is accurate. Yeah, so right now we're kind of praying to the Lord that we pass by a gas station within the next few miles, because yeah, it's getting to that point. Just in time. We were down to feet left in the gas mileage there. Back on the road, and only a few miles from home, sweet home. Then we'll take a look at this car. Looks like some blue sky over the house. Been gone today for about a 10-hour trip, mostly to. So after about a 5-hour road trip, we're finally almost home. So there we are. Finally made it home with it. There she is. Take a look at her. Breathe it all in. There's blue sky right there, so I'm thinking it's about to go away. She got a little dust on her that I need to wash off. Yeah. That's hot, ain't it? She's a hot car. Got all the goodies, the boxes, and there's more boxes down there, and CO2 tank back there, and got an air assisted shifter on it. All the controls up there. Yeah, I like that. I never even seen that just now. Race the Wind. I like it. I dig it. Foghorn Leghorn. That was part of the deal right there. She's got a full cage in it. Yes, sir. So there she is. The car is going to probably turn our season around since I'm waiting on some parts for Legacy, our 63. I'm gonna put some effort into this one. Now, there's a caveat. I've never driven this car. I've never even sat in this car with the engine running. He drove it up to the trailer or the truck, and I winched it on. Car runs good, and I know the car is a world champion caliber car. But I've never made a single pass in this car. I've never sat in the driver's seat with it running, which means I'm going to have to do some testing with this car. I'm not the guy that's just going to get into a car and let go of the button and see what happens. I'm going to get over the car. I'm going to go under the car, over the car, everything, nut and bolt check, everything. We're going to make sure this car is sound front to back. There's no safety issues. Check the valves, check the engine. I'm going to go ahead and change the oil whether it needs it or not. And then I'm going to make a couple 60-foot hits. And then I'm going to, maybe half track pulls. Maybe instead of using the trans brake, I'll foot brake it and launch it a time or two. And we just got to ease into it to make sure the car is still going to be healthy and happy. I'm not about to just let go of the button on that car. That car should be a pretty quick car. Yeah. Hey guys, let me pause for 1 minute and tell you about a product that I'm just absolutely in love with. And I want to tell you about Greasy's Garage soap. This is the kind of soap, like if you're a gearhead or a mechanic or anything like that, and you get the grease and the nastiness all over you, this right here takes it off. And man, I wish there was smell-o-vision. I'm telling you right now, you kind of want to take little shavings of this with your knife and put them on the CD car. You know what I mean? Oh my God, that smells so good. And this stuff absolutely works. I'll put a link in the description for the website so you can go get your own bar of soap. And if you use code Bobby10, you get a discount on your order. I'm telling you, this stuff right here, best part of it all, made right here in South Carolina, made in America, made by a veteran. And the profits go to support other veterans. It's veterans helping veterans. And all it costs you is, well, you were going to go buy some of this stuff anyway. Tell me you don't order this stuff from those box stores. You know what I mean? Them speed shops. You know what I mean? You're already buying it. So why not support an American-made, South Carolina-made product made by a veteran that supports veterans? Y'all check it out. Greasy's Garage. Greasy's Garage. Right there. America. I'll put a link to the website in the description. Use code Bobby10. And now back to your regularly scheduled programming. So to recap, you will be seeing this go down the track very soon. But I'm going to go through and check everything, make sure everything is still up to snuff and still okay. Also, first couple of passes you see, there will be like 60-foot pulls and stuff. We're not just going to sling it out there. The car's been asleep for a little while. This car was a world championship caliber car. And COVID came around and tracks closed down and he put it in the garage. And it's kind of just been driving in and out of the garage since then. So we got to make sure everything is still happy and healthy. You know what I mean? But you're going to see that on the next video. Mal. But you're going to see that in a later video. Because right now it's all about getting it home. We're going to try to get it in the shop. Get her covered up, and hopefully, I got some work to catch up on, but hopefully, maybe in a week or so, you'll be able to see us make a few passes in the car just to see what the old girl's got in her, you know what I mean? Just to see if she still got that old punch to her, because I've got some photos of this car, trying to drag the back bumper off of it, so let's see what we can do with it. As always, thank you to everyone who watches, subscribes, comments, shares. You guys that share are rock stars. You guys that subscribe are next level. I really appreciate it. God bless each and every one of you. I hope the Lord bless you more today than he did yesterday. To him be the glory. Guys, we will see you on the next one, where it's going to be engine stuff. It's got to be engine stuff. We got to get them done.
I'd say it's a nut job.